God don't hate nobody in the Bible. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And see, y'all trying to keep his heritage up. Y'all want to partake in his heritage. Y'all crying over his heritage. Y'all want his heritage to be everlasting. It's not how the Bible say. This is what the Bible say gonna happen. Whereas 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So in the scriptures, the Most High say he got indignation with them forever, and you loving on him, you helping on him, and this and this and that. So when the Most High come back, what should you expect then? Exactly. What should you expect? Let's get out of that one. Let's keep going. What should you expect? This is the book of the book of Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. See? So you trying to stay here and play Robin, when you in the kingdom it say we gonna be Batman. They gonna be Robin. You try to play Robin here. 2, verse 2, 14 and 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Salaki. 14, Isaiah 14 and 2. Let's read it again. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. Who had us captive? Who had us captive? Who's still holding us captive? We're not free. We're not free. You're bugging if you're saying we're free. You're bugging. And they shall rule over their oppressors. And 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. See? So why should you be wanting to stay here and still be begging to be equal to them, when the scriptures say this land was made for you and me? Why should you want to stay? Why should you want to stay here in their world when we supposed to be running the world? We supposed to have servants, handmaids, and servants. I don't get it. 14 and 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked. Job 9 and 24. He hath given the earth to the hand of the wicked. Isaiah 14 and 5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right? So, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get I don't get why would you want to stay here and play second fiddle when you could own the whole orchestra in the kingdom. So you got the brother Amawad Abad. He going live right now with destroying the face of the covering cast. Yeah, the prophets is the prophets, the apostles, the teachers, the elders, the brothers, the men. We out here prophesizing to get this place, man. Real men according to the Bible, according to the scriptures. How real men should be thinking, how real men should be acting, how real men should be teaching this word. Not that watered down, you can eat pork, put $5 in my plate on set. Not that doctrine. Not that doctrine. Not that doctrine. We're not teaching that doctrine. Because that doctrine is not in the scriptures. Let's go, let's keep going. Let's go Isaiah 25. This Isaiah 25:11. And he shall spread forth his hands in the midst of them, as he that swimmeth spreadeth forth his hands to swim, and he shall bring down their pride together with the spoils of their hands. And the fortress of the high fort of thy walls shall he bring down, lay low and bring to the ground, even to the dust, right? Who he bringing down to the dust? Let's see. We should all know Esau, Edom, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Right? You got 6, 5, and 6. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. The Edomites, right? And upon the people of my curse to judgment. You heard him say he have indignation with them forever. And so when you trying to partake in that and you want to stay and be next to him and play buddies with him, you just getting in the way of this sword. Look, verse 6, 34 and 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and the goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See? He's coming back to put some hurt on people, man. He's coming back to put hurt on the people. Let's read 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. See? He's coming back to put a hurt on them, man. He's coming back to get it. Let's before we go, let's read one more before we jump up. Let's cause I was supposed to read one, then we going. So let's read 6 again. Isaiah 34 and 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with the blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and the goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Now watch this, right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in his greatness of strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. See? Look, 3. No, 2. Let's read, let's keep going. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and will stain all my remnant. See, that's how his dyed garments from Basra. So he coming from Edom with his garments dyed with blood, all soaked in his garment. And you want to be in that? You don't want to be on the right side of that? You want to be on the left side of that? Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Let's give you a little Obadiah. Let's give you a little Obadiah. Little Obadiah to get you right. Little Obadiah. This is the book of Obadiah, verse 1, chapter 1. Salakia, chapter 1, verse 1. You know, but yeah. So yeah, Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom, Idumea, the Edomites, Esau. We have heard a rumor from the Lord. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks. Because that's where they from, Mount Seir, Mount Petra, the Caucasus Mountains, right? Who say, bring me down to the ground, question mark? Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle. What's on the back of a quarter? The eagle. What's on a dollar? Eagle. What's the bird, the nation's bird? The eagle. See? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like it's so easy to see and put this together, man. I don't understand what's the hold up. What's the debate about? You know what I'm saying? What's the debate about? You have the Edomites there be reading the scriptures, and they stick to 2 or 3 verses or whatever the case. They same little favorite verses. And I'm like, you can't be reading the scriptures. Clearly you can't be reading the scriptures. You can't be reading the scriptures. Clearly you can't be reading the scriptures. 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, thou that set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. See? Shoot, what else did I have? I went down to 10. So yeah, we're gonna go 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. No understanding in him. You try to make understanding out of the shit they doing. Ain't no understanding in them. Shall I not in that day say, Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? See? Esau gonna get it. And it's nothing you can do, man. It's nothing you can do. And you might as well start preparing yourself for the kingdom. You might as well. Another dummy was driving in the car with their mask on. Fucking dummies. Fucking dummy. People are fucking idiots, man. Fucking idiots. Idiots. Fucking idiots. driving in your car by yourself with a mask on. You are a fucking idiot. Period. 9. And thy mighty men, Obadiah 1 and 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. 10. This is a point. This is why they cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Right? Cause this is low motherfucker. Let me show you this low. I love to bring this scripture out. He's a low piece of shit, scumbag. He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag. Watch this. Let's go. Okay, let's go Genesis 27 and 40. What's up, brother? Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. See? See? So this motherfucker, low piece of shit, yo, soon as my pops die, man, I'm gonna kill my brother, right? so check it out. Check this one out. So 42, 27 and 42. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to the mother, Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, proposing to kill thee. That shit wicked as hell, man. Wicked as hell. Your mama gotta come out here and motherfucking tell the brother, yo, man, your brother gonna kill you, man. You need to go hide out somewhere. That's what she had to do, man. And this is the type of motherfucker you think that's gonna change his heart after all of these years, man? He's not. He's not. He's not gonna change his mind after all this. It's not gonna happen. Y'all hoping and praying and crying. It's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, I like not having to rush, man. I like not having to rush. I like that. 15 and... Let's go. It's actually not that cold out today. I guess with the sun out is warmer. Last week it was no sun out. Book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. Who's still possessing us and holding themselves not guilty? Every time a cop shoots somebody, they get off. And when they don't get off, you got these simps crying for them and hugging them and I forgive you, officer. Fucking bullshit, man. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and my own shepherds pity them not. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord, but lo, I will deliver the men, every one, into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king, and they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them. And I will feed the flock of slaughter, even you, O poor of the flock. And I took unto me 2 staves, the one I call Beauty, and the other I call Bands, and fed the flock. So yeah, so they day is coming, man. They day is coming. They day is definitely coming. They day is definitely coming. It's definitely coming. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure looking forward to it, man. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 15:6. 2nd Esdras 15:6. For the wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Like I said, this place is polluted. Wicked as hell. GMO food, GMO water. Yo, I'm telling you, man, the worst thing, man, is to look at, you know, like you'll buy some oranges or something, and you know they old, and you don't get to them, but you go back and you see 2 or 3 of them sitting on the table, and they've been there a month or something like that, a month and a half or whatever, and them shit's just shriveling up like this. Fruit don't supposed to do that, man. Fruit don't supposed to, even in them stores, like you'll go into them little corner bodegas, they'll have lemons and limes in there, and they'll just be shriveling up like this. Fruit's supposed to, when it get old and rotten, it's supposed to get green mold on it, and it's supposed to get moldy, and then you gotta throw it out. This fruit nowadays, it don't get no mold on it. It don't mold. All it do is shrivel up like this and get hard, man. GMO food, man. GMO food, man. GMO food. 2nd Esdras 8:15-8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yep, we complaining all the time. We complaining all the time, continually. The wicked ass 2/3 out here crying though and loving that shit, but the righteous out here complaining about it. Cause we know this shit ain't right. This shit gotta go. This shit needs to stop, man. And y'all out here celebrating this dumb shit, man. 12. 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon them. See? So destruction is coming, man. And like I was saying, this camp is pretty much, today's lesson on camp is pretty much, yo, you can't get comfortable, man. You don't supposed to be comfortable here. This is not our rest, man. This is not our rest, man. And so out here, you know, crying, praying, celebrating, wanting this shit to continue, man, you going off, man. You was going off. You was going off. Yeah, that's pretty much all of it, man. That's pretty much all of it. That sound like you ain't got no oil in that thing over there. They study cranking that thing, man. You got some more over here. Let's read the parable of the rich man, poor man. Let's read that. Let's read that. This is Luke chapter 16 and verse 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desireth to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. That's pretty much us right now. We looking for crumbs from Esau, right? Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. That's the other nations. Came and licked our sores. We over here begging for crumbs from off of Esau's table, and the other nations came over here and they set up stores in our neighborhood, smoke shops, bodegas. They got the nail salons. They licking our wounds, and all of them taking money from us. All of them taking from us. All of them taken from us, right? So look, 22. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels unto Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeing Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flames. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. See? So yeah, so if you getting your riches, you comfortable now, you receiving all your riches now, and you getting all your blessings now, and you done sold out and sold your soul for a contract so you could be on the phone with money to you know, got the money phone to your ear and all that shit. Then you tripping. You tripping. You tripping, one, and two, don't expect what you need to be saved from. You don't need to be saved. You getting your reward now. So if you uncomfortable in this world and shit not going right for you and this and that, then you should feel blessed. That's how I look at it. You should feel blessed. Why, Sherm? You should feel blessed because if you're not comfortable here, you could be part of the hopeful elect, one of the remnant. So if that's the case, then you need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, because you're going to suffer here anyway. We don't supposed to be comfortable here. This place wicked as hell. If you comfortable in a wicked ass place, then that must mean you wicked as hell too. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see, we got any more? Got any more? Let's see. Look, I ain't got to rush today. He's showing off. He ain't got to rush today. I got a couple right here. Let's bring these up. Deuteronomy. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24 and verse 16. Yeah, 24 and 16. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. See? "17. Thou shalt not pervert the judgment of the stranger, nor of the fatherless, nor take a widow's remnant to pledge." See? But thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in Egypt, and that the Lord thy power redeemed thee thence. Therefore I command thee to do this thing. See? When thou cuttest down thy harvest in thy field, and hast forgotten a sheaf in the field, thou shalt not go again to fetch it. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless. See, so you gotta be, you gotta try to live righteous. On top of trying to live righteous, you gotta treat people right, man. You gotta be humble. You gotta live where you not being selfish, man, trying to take too much, man. Think about people that don't have, man. So even I talking to my son the other day, I said, yo, man, when you thinking about everything that's going wrong with you, it's always somebody else that's doing worse than you, man. Always somebody doing worse than you, man. Always. It's always somebody else doing worse than you, man. Always somebody else doing worse than you. Come on, let's keep going. See, we want to stay here and listen to dumb shit, do dumb shit. We like being at this lower level. A lot of us like being at this lower level. We say we want to be kings and queens, or whatever the case may be, even though queen is some wicked shit. You know what I mean? You look up the origin of queen, it's pretty much a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But we want to be put back in our rightful place, but we don't want to do what we need to do to get there. We don't want to do it. We don't want to think like we need to be thinking. We don't want to act like we need to be acting. You know what I mean? We all selfish. We all petty. We all angry. We this, we that. It's just wicked, man. Wicked. 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 Ezekiel 18 and 20. Yeah, 18 and 20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteous of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live. He shall not die. See? That one for me right there. Let's read that one again for me. Ezekiel 18 and 21. But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live. He shall not die. All his transgressions that he hath committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. In his righteousness that he hath done, he shall live. See? So yeah, we're gonna close it off on that one right there. You know what I mean? I think I went about 2 hours, a little bit, maybe a little more, or whatever. I got pretty much all my scriptures that I had wrote down today. Maybe next week I'll write some more down. But yeah, Israel, man, you gotta repent, man. You gotta come back to the law, statute, commandments, man. You know, this world was meant for us to rule, but we gotta rule in righteousness. And righteousness means you got to do everything in the scriptures. You can't be out here trying to wing it. You can't be out here thinking that, you're going to give the Most High 5% of your time, 5% of your energy. You can't. That's not how it's going to be, man. You gotta come back 100%, man. And I'm telling you, man, the way they attacking GMS got the whole truth. GMS got the whole truth. The whole truth. That's a fact. But yeah, so with that one, man, we're gonna say all praises due to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the 144,000 men out here on the front lines pushing this gospel in truth and sincerity, risking their freedom. You know what I mean? Salutations. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. To the remnant out there, Shalom. Yeah, man. This place gotta go, man. This place gotta go. This place gotta go. Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. And Abad Babad. Shalom, Israel. Oh yeah, we still good, still recording.